Hello and welcome. This video provides a 5-minute overview of why SMMware is a great choice for you as a professional organizer for running your day-to-day operations. First, if you sign up for the 30-day free trial, be sure to scroll down to the Your Industry field and type in Professional Organizer. And in turn, we will provide customized lists for your job types, your preset descriptions for hours and expenses, image tags, vendor categories, and more. Starting here on the homepage, we're going to jump over to Sales. Sales Lead is a place to gather all the information about an opportunity, including the actual quotes. Here you can see that if you provide multiple quotes to your prospect, they'll all be gathered under one place in this Sales Lead. Here's the first example of a customized list for you. You have home office organizing, library organizing, kitchen organizing, and so on. SMMware offers a variety of great automations to help you. When the customer gives you a decision date and that date rolls around, SMMware will notify your lead salesperson that they should get in touch with the prospect. Once you've given them a quote and a set period of time has passed, then SMMware will once again remind your lead salesperson to touch base with the prospect. Next, you can formally associate various vendors with this project so you can remember exactly who you're planning to work with. If you take photos of the prospect's home during the sales phase, you can store those here. Next, we'll look at a particular quote. SMMware allows you to create templates and use them as starting points the next time you create a quote. You can do e-signing. You can create PDFs and download them and email them. SMMware offers two different approaches for how you charge your clients. The first one assumes that every hour is at the same exact rate, but our second and more powerful approach uses something called job codes, which allow you to charge different rates for different services within the same project. SMMware allows you to use ranges for hours, expenses, fees, and supplies. Now, taking a look at a job, you can see here that we can modify the rates for our job codes, which was true at the sales lead level as well. You can also assign teams of associates, which affects the notifications that they will receive. Next, we're going to look at associate profiles. I'll point out that you can upload the portraits of your workers, which will then be included in the client notification emails. SMMware offers a flexible and powerful approach to pay. You can define your own pay levels and assign them to associates and tie them to job codes and more. Next, we'll look at permissions, where you can see that there are quite a few of them, and they allow you to fine-tune exactly what your workers can or cannot see within SMMware. When entering hours, there are two approaches. The first one assumes that you finish the work, and then you enter the start and end times. You can mark the entry as being billable or not. You can also enter your mileage, and SMMware supports a formula for paying your employees or charging your clients for travel based on distance. The second approach to entering hours is to use the punch clock. You start the clock when you begin work, and come back and stop the clock when you're done. When we're entering expenses, we can upload a photo of the receipt. We can once again mark them as billable or not. And if your employee paid out of pocket, we can mark this as reimbursable so that the employee gets paid back. Once again, we have a customized list of terms. This is true for the hours as well. Now we'll take a look at invoices. SMMware allows you to pull in hours based on what was actually done as opposed to assuming that the quoted hours were precisely correct. You can also add new entries for your hours, expenses, and so on, or edit existing entries from here. You can generate PDFs and email them to the client as well. Next, we'll look at our resources section. Organizations are the companies, and contacts are the people who work there. Your list of organizations is divided up into categories. There are three kinds of records you might have here. The traditional vendors, where you spend money. People who you recommend to your clients, even if you don't personally spend money with them. And thirdly and lastly, the people who recommend business to you, even if you once again don't spend money with them. From within this organization, we're going to jump over to one of the contact records, where I'll point out that you can mark this person as referring business to you, and you can enter data last contact, which then drives other functionality in SMMware that helps you keep in touch with them. SMMware allows you to designate a primary assignee and then as many secondary assignees as you like, which avoids the problem of everybody being assigned together such that everybody's in charge so nobody's in charge. SMMware has 28 calendar tags, which you can customize. The idea is that you can use the color to tell something about an event at a glance. When you look at the details of an event, you can see the map link, which takes you to your turn-by-turn GPS directions, all the details that you put in through the event editor, any client confirmations, as well as the workers who are going to be there and what times they'll be there. SMMware integrates our schedule with Google Calendar. We also integrate with QuickBooks, both online and desktop, with MailChimp, the mass emailing tool. And for third-party apps that we don't speak directly with, we integrate with Zapier. We can arrange for SMMware to tell Zapier about something that has happened, like a new client, and then Zapier will pass that information along to the third-party app. And this concludes our introductory tour of SMMware. To find out more, you can visit our YouTube channel, youtube.com/SMMware, or you can visit our corporate website at www.smware.com. We appreciate your time and hope to talk to you soon. Thank you.